Welcome everyone to an epic Elven showdown between RTK's Call HR going up against AIMA Roscoe. So for the Druchii in the front line, we are going to have 5 units of infantry, starting here with 3 units of the Bleak Swords, mixing in with 2 units of the anti-large Dread Spears. So for the Lord Choice, on a cold one, we are going to have the Dark King Malekith here today with Gaze of Malice, coming in with Stand Your Ground, Soul Stealer, and Power of Darkness. For the range, we are going to have 3 units of the Dark Shards with those silver shields, and for the cavalry, 4 units of the anti-large Cold One Knights. Heavily armoured with those bronze shields, they're also going to be alongside their bigger brothers, the Knights of the Ebon Claw, the epic ROR here for the Dread Knights, coming in with 120 armour and silver shields and great AP with also that murderous mastery. Also hit here, meaning that they don't rampage as well, is going to be super key in this matchup. Over here on the right, a single unit of Dark Riders will clean up the remainder here of the cavalry and a super nice force for the Druchii. In the trees, we are going to have the Grey Stag Knights, 1 here on the left, 4 units of the Glade Rider Spears here making up the main battle line, and also in the sky here, we are going to have the Glade Lady on a Forest Dragon. So here with those beautiful breath attacks and also the Prey of RTK for that lovely net and negative missile resistance, it's going to be super strong there with all those missiles. In the back, we are going to have the Spellsinger of Life here with the Dwellers Below and Earthblood, and over on the right-hand side, we are going to have the second unit of Great Stag Knights. 77 charge bonus and 69 armor-piercing weapon strength, making them very strong here on the flanks. 3 units of Way Watchers in the middle, including here the Hawkeyes of Drakira, coming here with this really nice colour. They are going to be having the Smoke Bomb and also that Discourage for negative 16 there for all their missiles. Great AP, 190 range and Stalk, and Fire whilst moving, making them very, very dangerous indeed. So kind of getting caught in the trees here, we can see the Dark Riders early doors getting shut down here. No damage coming on the Great Stag Knights. That 60 armor is going to hold with those great melee stats as well. It's like 30 melee defense will push off the Dark Riders with absolutely no damage in return. They certainly would have got the charge bonus, I'm sure, as well, unless got caught out here by HR. But Roscoe is going to be paying the troll toll early days there with those Dark Riders. So the majority of the force is going to be coming forward. We do see the Way Watchers shooting into Malekith, doing some pretty good early damage. Now, on foot, he does normally get a silver shield, so a lot of negation there to missiles. But on top of his cold one, he's only going to be coming in with a bronze. So a little bit more damage output here coming in from the missiles. So it should be a nice charge here. Notice that the Glade Riders are going to be dropping. Looks like here we want a little bit more kite coming out of the Way Watchers. Looks like we are going to turn and shoot. Are we going to get caught, though? Looks like it's going to be a lovely charge going down to how beautiful there coming in for the Glade Riders. Just catching it as the spears are going uphill. So all of the front height, look at the damage on the Dread Spears. Now we don't want to stay in too much combat here, but this could be a beautiful counter. And so we could be seeing a Soul Stealer coming down. That is going to be a Soul Stealer that actually catches one of the Way Watchers. So some really nice work there in the middle. It's like a Gaze of Malice in the back up against the Hawkeyes of Drakira. Oh, lovely. Good work there in the back. And it looks like we might be able to pin in the Glade Lord. So it looks like here we are going to be moving in with the Knights of the Ebon Claw, mixing in with Malekith as well, the elite of the elite, coming to take down this Forest Dragon and also the Glade Lady. Looks like she is going to be pinned in lots of heavy cavalry in from both sides. That's going to be pretty dire there for the Wood Elves. Over on the left, looks like we do actually break the Glade Riders with some big pressure there from the heavily armoured Cold One Knights, but big AP shots coming in from behind will negate those bronze shields as they will be facing in the wrong direction. Big arrow shots coming over the top, down to half health already. These Way Watchers are absolute snipers. Over here on the left, it looks like we are going to get a gorgeous charge coming downtown there as we move in with a beautiful headbutt here, just yeeting all of these Dark Shards all over the place. Fantastic charge there, and unfortunately they are going to be braced, so they're not going to move everywhere, but it's really going to disrupt the force. We are going to be in the back, and it looks like we do get Murderous Prowess getting popped here for the Dark Elves, but compromising here in the back is going to be very nice. Oh, a nice Dweller's Blow there in the middle. We can see 86 kills there for the Spellsinger. It's like 105 kills going to 107, 121, 135. So many kills here in the middle, but she does unfortunately break up to 146 kills from 1 Dwellers. Excellent work in the middle coming from that Spellsinger of Life. Looks like we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units there in the middle of 1 Dwellers. In the back here, we are going to charge with the Forest Dragon with that poison and magic damage up against Malekith. He's not going to be able to hold too well up against the Forest Dragon, but does have supports here coming in from the anti-large and armor-piercing Cold One Knights. Now, they're not going to hold forever. It looks like Terror isn't going to affect them, but they are going to rampage. They are going to be out of control. They're going to be a little bit still in the moment, but they are going to be roughly fighting here up against the Glade Lord. couple of the snipers here coming in from the double Way Watchers. Hawkeye to Jakira as well, going to be shooting up against Malekith. Stand your ground going down, giving him 79 melee defense, 81 melee attack thanks to Murderous Prowess. Is so good up against this Forest Dragon. The Glade Lady is in some big trouble here in the middle. In the back, though, looks like we do actually have two of the Grey Stag Knights fighting here up against the Cold Ones, shutting down the Dark Shards in the back as well. One has broken, the second looks like it has gone as well, and we do get a little bit of return here of some of the Dread Spears. In the middle, looks like some Dark Shards might be coming forward for a bit of shots. We did lose the Glade Lord, so she's going to be running off. It looks like we are going to try and get away here with the Spellslinger of Life, but just so much ammunition getting just fired here into the face of Malekith. 3 units here of the Way Watchers are just going to be just dawning on the step here of Malekith. He's going to be getting well and truly deleted. Balance of power is in the Wood Elf favour. Could this be army losses? He does shatter. That's going to be GG's, and well played here for the Wood Elves. A fantastic explosion game here between both of these excellent players, and a really, really fun match indeed. So 28 kills, 2,000 damage value there for Malekith. Excellent work, a really nice Soul Stealer, and a great pin there on the Glade Lady. 195 and 323 for the Bleak Swords with 269. We've got 300 and 277 for the Dread Spears, so roughly doing about similar between all 5. A little bit discrepancy, but not too much. We've got 127, 760, and 300 for the Dark Shard Shields. And so the Cavalry got 8 there for 1 Dark Riders, kind of getting caught there a little bit with their pants down, with a nice charge there from the Grey Stag Knights. We got 38 for 700, 16 for 1.3k for the Cold One Knights. A great pin in there up against the Hero and the Lord. We also got 704 and 500 as well, with the Knights of the Ebon Claw only coming in at 280. Bit of a shame there, but of course, when you do have triple Way Watchers, there can be some great fire. Now, 1,125 from the Glade Lord. I didn't really see any breath attacks, didn't see any nets either, so maybe, and also no flash bombs coming out of the Hawkeyes or Jakira, but they can really offer some great battlefield control. So here with Call HR is something I would recommend for him, kind of learning how to get that within his repertoire. Now, 146 kills, 1,500 damage value, pretty much coming from 1 Dweller's Blow. I think it was on 6 or 7 different unique units, which is just some exceptional value there, and one reason why you really cannot blob here up against a life caster. 1,600 coming in for the Way Watchers, 860 as well, with 2,074 damage value for the Hawkeyes of Jakira, especially with that -16 leadership there with those shots, can be really, really devastating. 86 kills, 730, 21, 300, and 170 there for the Glade Rider Spears. Really nice shutdown there in the front as well. Great charge to be like the initial charge up against the Dread Spears and the Bleak Swords, but I think they're a little bit too long in combat, and you know, certainly wants to drag out there once you certainly slow down that force. We've got 99 kills, 1,250 for the Great Stag Knights, and 88 for 1,300. And Great Stag Knights are just exceptional. If you partner them with a bit of healing there with an Earthblood or a Regrowth, they can perform exceptionally well there on the battlefield. So what an awesome game here between both of these legends. If you guys did enjoy it, please smash that like button. It would really help here on the channel. And drop a comment down below about what you thought as well. If you are new, do feel free to subscribe. I'm so close to that 1,000 mark. And if you're also new, do check out that description. You can find all of my other social media platforms, including Twitch and Twitter, as well as Patreon and a bunch of other things as well. But most importantly, that Discord. On that Discord, you can leave replays for casting just like this one. You can see all of my content. Anything I ever do goes through my Discord. That's going to be single-player campaigns. That's going to be multiplayer for myself, leagues, tournaments, you name it. It's all on there. So other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you all very, very soon.